Whoa. What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the week 6 drop list for Supreme's fall winter 2023 season, which is set to drop this Thursday, September 28th, I believe. But anyways, the big collaboration for this week is with the brand Bounty Hunter. So I was actually unfamiliar with the brand Bounty Hunter. They are a Japanese clothing and toy brand. One thing I just love about Supreme, and part of why I am such a follower of the brand, is they're just always teaching you about other brands and helping you understand the culture. So this whole long explanation of why they decided to collaborate with Bounty Hunter is in one of their most recent Instagram posts if you guys want to go read it. I'm not going to sit here and read it, but one thing I thought that was really interesting is the guy Iwanaga, who started Bounty Hunter, is somewhat associated with Jun Takahashi, the creator of Undercover. So that was a really cool tidbit. We will get into the pieces from this collaboration at the end of the video, but yeah, I thought that was just a cool little segue into this. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you could hit that like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I cover everything Supreme and Palace, and if there's any other brands that you guys would like to see me cover, let me know down below. I cover Kith and Bape when I feel like they have like special drops. I need to start doing some stuff for FTP, but yeah, let me know down below what you guys would like to see. But anyways, getting into this video, the first item we have here is the Raised Script hoodie. I really like this one. Very basic, but just super clean. I really like that font, and I would probably wear every single color of these. I think the yellow one might be my least favorite, but yeah, all these are bangers. Like I said, just super simple, but super clean. Here we have what I thought was like a super weird shirt. So this is a plaid corduroy half zip short sleeve shirt. Just very odd material choice. Very odd to have a half zip on a short sleeve shirt. Very interesting to have plaid corduroy. Just a lot going on here. I don't really know how to feel about it. The more I look at it, kind of the more I like it, but this is not really something that I would wear, and I do think I prefer that red colorway over the one we have on the right. But yeah, just very interesting decisions made with that piece. Next we have the Wash Script t-shirt. So this is just the same logo that was on that hoodie from earlier, just shrunken down and put on the left chest. We have this coming in a multitude of colors. I don't like this nearly as much as the hoodie, but I am just a huge hoodie guy. I would definitely wear these though. Yeah, just depends on what colors I'm feeling that day, I guess. But yeah, I would probably rock like most of these. Here we have the Raised Script sweatpants. So again, just that Raised Script logo on a pair of sweatpants. Super clean. Again, nothing too crazy going on here. I would wear all these again. Yeah, just very clean. Next, we have the corduroy skate pants. These are a banger. I like how they kind of like bunch up at the top. I think that's a nice touch, and I also like that they have drawstrings. I think that's pretty cool. I would definitely wear these. I'm not sure which color I would go with. Maybe the brown or the green, but I would wear all the colorways on this as well. So yeah, not a bunch of pieces that like are super exciting, but so far we have a lot of pieces that I really like and would definitely wear. And then we have a loose gauge beanie. So my favorite one here is this like dotted color one. Kind of gives me like Damien Hirst vibes almost, but I think it's just really cool. But I would wear all these again. Just simple, nice loose gauge beanie with a like minimal branding. So yeah, just a very subtle week for Supreme. Nothing like too crazy in terms of design, but a lot of really nice clean pieces. Here we have the mesh pocket camp cap. If you guys know me, camp caps aren't really my thing, but I do like the mesh like pockets on the side. I think that was a nice addition to this hat. I like how they worked in the branding as well, and I also like the wash on these hats. They look a little bit faded, which I really like, especially on the camo and the blue there. And then we are getting into accessories. So the first non-collaborative accessory we have for this week is the Miyabi Birchwood Santoko knife, which I guess it is a collaboration because it's with the Miyabi Birchwood brand, but yeah, it's gonna be like a $398 knife, which is I think on par for like really nice knives. I don't know. I've never bought a knife like that. Don't really have any use for it. Not like I am ever in the kitchen. But this would be super cool to have. It's a beautiful knife, but like, who's paying $400 for a knife realistically? I'm sure a lot of people are, but I'm not. But anyways, moving on, we have more accessories, and this is getting into the collab with Bounty Hunter. So up top, we have these little figurines. I'm actually not even really sure what it is. It's just got like a little skull. I'm not sure if there's any functionality for it or if this is just like a paperweight. Kind of looks like that's what it is. A little bit of a weird item there. Below that, we have a backpack. So I believe this is just the little Bounty Hunter logo or character, like made into a plushie, which is also a backpack, which is interesting. Not something I would wear, but I could see my girlfriend like thinking this is really cute or something. And then down below, I actually really like this. We have a ring. So as you guys can see here, it's just a skull with the Supreme branding across it, and then we have some texture added to the rest of the ring, and we do have the branding and logos on the flip side of the skull. So yeah, I thought this ring was really nice. I'm not too big on Supreme's accessories a lot of the times, like their rings and stuff, or like their jewelry, but I actually really like this one. Getting into the clothes from the Bounty Hunter collection, we have a couple of varsity jackets. As you guys can see here, we have the black and the red one. A lot of patches going on here. I think the composition of this piece works really well. The artwork is a little bit too edgy for me, I feel like, though, but yeah, I do think the composition was done really well, and I definitely see why people will like these jackets. I think I like the red one just a little bit more because the sleeves and the pockets contrast a little bit, and I think I like that, but both jackets are pretty solid in my opinion. Down below that, we have a t-shirt, just has a skull, have the branding on the sleeves and everything. It's just a little bit too much going on for me on a t-shirt. I don't know, like the composition is not terrible, but just so much branding. And yeah, I don't know, just the graphic was all right for me, nothing too crazy there. We have some more jackets. These are bomber style jackets, as you guys can see here, coming in a black, a red, and the classic olive green. And they do have that orange lining, just classic. These are all right. I haven't seen very many bomber jackets where like they have a different material on the sleeve, so I kind of like that. It's pretty cool. I also like the fit of these bomber jackets. They look like short and wide, which I prefer. I'm not like a tall, lanky dude, so short and wide kind of fits me. And I do like how they've incorporated the Bounty Hunter text in there and the Supreme New York on the back. So yeah, overall, I think these are pretty clean. Probably not something I would wear again, but I do think they're nice. Below that, we have a button-up shirt. Button-up shirts with like text on them kind of always throw me off, and this is just like a little too edgy for me, I guess. I don't know, but I don't think they're like terrible either, but definitely not something that I would wear. Then we've got some hoodies. I feel like it's weird that the chest area on these is just completely blank. I do like that they got a little weird and put some stuff on the hood and also on the left sleeve. I like the heather gray one. Again, these just aren't really pieces that I would wear. I'm not too big on the Bounty Hunter logos, but like I do respect the brand, just not my favorite, I guess. And then down below that, we have another t-shirt. So I actually like the graphics on this t-shirt a little bit more. I'm a sucker for gradients. This gradient is not like super cool or anything. It is just like black to white and then blue to white over here. It is also weird that the gradient does not really fit the text. It's not like arced like the text is. It's just kind of straight up and down. So that kind of bothers me. And it does look like that's just on the blue one. So I don't know. That's a little bit weird. I like the black one here, I think, the most. I like the little dog logo in the middle. So yeah, somewhat cool artwork. Probably my favorite graphics out of this collab, but not really doing anything for me. Then we have some hockey jerseys. So they've got like this faceless skull on there, which is kind of crazy. I've never really seen a design like that, but I kind of like it. And then just like typical Supreme 94. Got some piping going on. You have the Bounty Hunter logo on the bag. Still, yeah. Then we have what might be my favorite item from this collaboration, and that is just like a jumper or a sweater. So these are knit. Kind of hard to tell from this image just because it's a little pixelated. But I think we have more images of these. I'll throw one like over top because I do think these are pretty cool. We do have just the big bounty hunter logo on the front, and then we have some branding there on the sleeves, and then we also have bounty hunter branding on the back. So yeah, I feel like they just kind of went overboard on some of the branding. I feel like it could have been toned down a little bit, but oh well. And then we have some thermals. They do have buttons, like quarter zip buttons. I like thermals, really like them, and I feel like thermals kind of allow themselves to be like an edgier type of piece, if that makes sense. So I feel like the logos kind of work better on these. I would definitely wear this like cream off-white one, and probably the other two colorways as well. I think even though these, like, I still think I like the sweater more, but I think these are probably the most realistic for me to wear out of anything from this collaboration. And then we have a pair of denim. I really like the branding there, how they've done that, just kind of above the pockets. Hard to tell what it is, or like what's going on there underneath the left pocket. Probably just skull and crossbones logo if I had to take a guess, but not 100% sure. And then we have some hats. So just have like a mesh 5-panel. These are alright. I think the logos and stuff work pretty well on a hat. I also like how they've added text onto the brim, the bottom of the brim. I think that was pretty cool. So yeah, the hats, definitely a thumbs up. And then we have some beanies as well. I think these beanies are pretty cool. I don't know why, like beanies are another item that I feel like just works well with skulls. I guess because it is on your skull. Whoa. But yeah, these are cool. Again, probably not a piece that I'd go out of my way to get or anything, but I do like the way that they look. And then yeah, that is pretty much it for this week. So here's a little bit better picture of that sweater. Just looks like a very nice sweater. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it down below. Let me know if you guys were familiar with the brand Bounty Hunter, because I was definitely not. But I do think this was a pretty solid week. I don't think there's anything from the collaboration that I would really go out of my way to get. I probably would wear that thermal, but pretty much all the regular items that Supreme released this week, I would wear a version of, maybe besides the plaid corduroy half zip and the camp caps. But very solid week. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to this point, we will see you next time. Have a good one.